Hello, Merry Christmas if you celebrate. This is December 28th, so it's a little past Christmas. I finally am starting to get my voice back and face reveal. So, part of the reason why I haven't shown my face is if you know of the TikToker Mei Mei. Mei Mei is an influencer who is trying to do student teaching. Yes, I understand that states vary from state to state with teaching regulations. However, I didn't show my face all of 2022 because Mei Mei was, how do I say it, expelled from her school. It's a tricky situation. If you don't know about her situation, I'm going to link it in the comments below. What happened was basically because she has a social media and she was pursuing teaching, she was kicked out of the district that she was student teaching in, as well as I think not the school, she went to another school district and they also fired her. And I wanted to say that teachers have lives outside of school, and that's partly why I haven't shown my face on my channel, but then I also don't want to hide. So I felt guilty of doing all these unboxings, never showing my face. Then people thought I was a child. That is not the case. I just want to say that educators have lives outside of teaching. There needs to be a healthy balance. Our whole identity is just not teaching. This channel is also for adult collectors. Anyone who is under 18, I highly recommend, please do not subscribe. Do not follow my channel because I loved American Girl dolls and dolls prior to adulthood for me. But I should also share my hobby while also doing my career. I'm not trying to be predatory. That's not my intention. So I know this is a very heavy 2 minutes of my channel, but this is Cornelia. I haven't been posting for months because A, I've been on and off sick, as you can hear in my voice. B, the faceless videos were getting to a point where I feel like they weren't truly me on this channel. And I wanted to transition in 2023, and that's why I made the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, because that was my whole dilemma, and I think other people can feel the same type of dilemma and no one is speaking out in the community. I don't know how many people in the AGTube, a lot of people call it AGTube, I'm gonna call it DollyTube because it's not just American Girl and the doll industry. As you're well aware in my channel, I've unboxed many different brands of dolls. And I'm gonna call it DollyTube, and I'm gonna try showing my face more, and if an employer has a problem with that, because I struggled with reading when I was a child. American Girl helped me establish a passion for reading. And so why would I feel two-sided as a person when this is also an influence of why I'm going into education too, because American Girl and other doll brands are educating. Maple Leaf is doing a really good job with different ethnic backgrounds in Canada because now I'm learning about Canadian history. So anyways, long, heavy video intro. Let's get to the fun part. So this is Cornelia. My sister got me her for Christmas. I wanted something to match Corinne. I do have Corinne. I haven't done an unboxing. Again, I was in a video slump. This is Cornelia. I wanted something similar to Corinne, and my sister loves the song Cornelia Street, and when she was playing it, I asked her, hey, should I name her Cornelia? And she's like, absolutely. The dress she is wearing, if you saw on my Instagram is here, is Mulan inspired, made by my mom, and the shoes are My Life As, and then there is some loose threads still because my mom just left for the airport, so we're gonna miss my mom. But then the more exciting thing of why I started the video and not the heavy topic is we got another package. And I will admit, I have a doll problem in 2022, but in 2023 I am planning to not have a big doll buying I wouldn't say doll buying problem. So what actually started the whole doll buying craze for me is I got Josefina in 2005, hence Josefina, and then Sienna, I never heard of Our Generation, Corinne, which I will bring down in a video because my plan today is to film a lot of videos, but I'm also cleaning my room. Ooh, I forgot to say, I really hope there was no packing peanuts in here. But there's packing peanuts, and I think of AG is the only company that still does packing peanuts. And if AG were to ever watch this, which I highly, highly, highly doubt, can you make an option where we can not select packing peanuts? My biggest scare every time I get an American Girl doll is my pets, I have 4 cats, accidentally gets a hold of the packing peanuts. And that is my fear, that is my nightmare. So, yeah. So, my sister called me while I was recording. Awkward. Yes, I do record on an iPhone 11. So, I was talking about these packing peanuts. I'm really scared my pets are gonna chew into them. So, I'm gonna go get a garbage can. I wish, AG, if you are ever to see this, which I highly doubt they will, can you like select an option where we don't get packing peanuts if we have pets? So Cornelia and I got a good 4th out, and I think I'm just gonna show you, and then when the box is empty, I had a brain fart right there. When it's empty, can you guess what it is? I treated myself originally. Then my grandma sent Christmas money, and my grandma's the one who always got me into them. Same with my sister. So the first thing I see are fashion show. Lots of spots. So my goal for 2023 is to make doll clothes and buy less. I've been going crazy with dolls. I thought, oh, I'm just gonna collect off-brand dolls that are not AG. Then I decided to do historicals, and I'm trying to unbox this while my tripod is slowly going. So let me fix that real quick. We'll just have to make do with what it is. Technical difficulties. So, here are the shoes. I got these because I thought they were cute. And when I was a child, I really never got American Girl doll branded stuff. I mainly got the doll, and then my mom and my grandma would sew clothing, but shoes was something I have the least amount of. So here are these. I thought these were too cute to pass up. And the leopard print. But I think, honestly, I think I'm going to start collecting more doll shoes and make a transition to this channel about like crafting for your dolls. But we will see. Then I had to get, this is the only thing that I got from Janie and Jack line, was the boots. I don't have any doll boots prior to Corinne, and once I got Corinne, I was like, I have to get more doll boots. They're adorable. And these doll shoe boxes, which I don't know if I'm gonna keep because they just take up so much space, and I don't like these. Here they are in the box. Okay, any guesses? Make a timestamp. I know you can make timestamps in your comments. Make a timestamp right here of what your guess of a doll that I got and what I got in this haul. Aren't these adorable? When I had Felicity, I thought she should have these type of boots, but she didn't. It's because they're midnight riding boots. Which reminds me of the AG historical readathon, not readathon, book club? I'll post a photo right here. I haven't read this one's book. I haven't gotten the Zoom link, but we'll see. But I'm still gonna make a vlog. I'm gonna make a vlog. Probably all in one day. I'm in my pajamas now. Of everything book related. So a book reading vlog. Then I got books. One of them is delayed in a different shipment. It's from New York. So this shipped from Wisconsin. The other one's in New York. And New York's experiencing a really bad winter storm. So I got Joss. I just got back into American Girl and my mother is losing her hearing. And so I wanted to read Joss. I don't have Joss. I don't know if I'm going to collect Joss. But as I stated in the beginning of the video, American Girl has gotten me into reading. So I got Joss. The only thing I have Kira in my collection are her books. And this is about the Australian wildfires and the sanctuaries. I was thinking about getting Kira over this doll, but Corinne and Gwen are my only two American Girl of the years. And I don't think I'm going to do a whole collection of the Girl of the Years. That's just something I'm just not interested right now. I'm trying to make a doll brand, but also explore, like be my own person and not not saying you're not your own person when you have those collections. It's just my collection was all historical dolls when I was a child and all character dolls. Cornelia and Iris and Gretchen are my only truly me dolls that I created the characters for myself. And I've realized I liked collecting truly me's and making characters for myself, but I don't want to go too crazy about it either. So I think those three might be just my character dolls as well as my Illy and that Disney Illy is what I meant to say. This video is all over the place. And yeah. So I'm gonna try to get these packing peanuts. I got almost all in the garbage can besides 10. I think that's an accomplishment. If you guessed Linnea, you are correct. So why I chose Linnea is once I had Corinne, I was like, she's too cute. And I got out of American Girl around 2010 when they started to retire the historicals, and I was a huge avid collector of the historical dolls because I was so close to having the collection complete. Now, if you were to take the checklist off of Birdie's dolls, which I'll insert right here, I am nowhere close. I'll also put the Girl of the Year, and I am nowhere close. And so I was so close to having all the historical dolls. And then they announced that they're going to start retiring some. And I was a huge advocate of, please do not retire some because your brand is so expensive. Allow people to save at their own rate to get it, but businesses are businesses. So I have Linea's book. Sunny off of Instagram, which I will post a photo here and link down below, informed me that now AG, because I only have gotten Cornelia, Corinne, Linnea, and Kaya. That's the most American Girl dolls I have ever gotten in 1 year. They've told me and informed me that they're doing 2 books instead of 6. Is that correct? I think that's not a good move business-wise. I read an article and I don't remember the source of the article, I will screenshot one right here, but also link it down below so people can actually read the whole article instead of just reading the headlines and making an assumption about it that kids are not reading as they used to. And I think like this could have been the pivot point where they could make books and help kids read. Since we're all becoming like digital now, there's not a lot of reading going on. There's more video content based. So I was thinking, wow, AG is losing a great opportunity when America is struggling in education. Well, I shouldn't say America, United States, so I correct myself. Is falling behind in reading. And AG helped me read. I'm pretty sure they helped thousands of girls and males and people who don't associate with the gender to read. And to make that cut into reading when our country is having an educational crisis on reading, especially with the global pandemic, I don't know. It seems off to me like the foundation of the brand was the historical dolls. I'm not saying like Truly Me's or Girl of the Year, because I truly like the Girl of the Years because they give a contemporary, modern issue awareness. But the reading aspect has made me kind of upset lately. But their brand, their choice, Mattel, from an educator point of view, which I cannot get Nenea out. Please don't get rid of the books. Like, I bought 4. I bought Joss's 2 books. And I'm gonna probably also go on a... I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna try to find all the American Girl doll books, like stories like Joss Girl of the Year, because I haven't gotten around to reading all of them. I joined the AG Historical Book Club, and they have read like almost all the American Girl books, and I was like, am I really a true historical doll fan? But it's been 12 years since I was into it, and I think the reason I left the community was pretty valid. I didn't like the retirement of dolls, and I do appreciate that the Girl of the Year is now 2 years, because yes, I had American Girl dolls growing up, but that would be like my only toy for a year, where a lot of my other friends got other toys. So I don't know, this is a rambly unboxing. Ramble. I apologize. So the one thing I didn't like about this is it took off the label of this, but I think I'm just gonna throw it away and put it immediately in our hair. Cornelia's in the back. We're gonna try to organize this a little more. I was thinking to myself the other day, I was like, I don't remember this much like plastic or wrapping on any of my American Girl dolls prior to 2010. But I think what would happen is they would all get shipped to my grandma's house because they were a gift from my grandma. And I think she would go in and take out all the plastics to make sure like us kids wouldn't get hurt from it, which now as an adult looking into it, Grandma, that was very smart of you. So I do have Gwen Thompson's shoes, and the band was so old. Literally the other week this band broke, but I was scared I did that with Nenea's before I even had her for a while. But I think what I'm gonna try to do is take off the elastics and probably sew a little band, because here I am having a hard time getting it back on her, because it came off when I tried to take her ankle plastics off. And then hairnet time. This is a first time where it's facing away from me. Nope. See, I think my grandma would go in and take the hairnets out and absolutely everything, because I don't remember half of this as a kid, which is very generous, because once you're a kid you just immediately want to play. So here's Nenea. She is super, super pretty. I was thinking of Nenea or Truly Me 120 because a lot of people have been negatively talking about the colored hair, which I get. If it's not your vibe, okay, good. But I will admit that that's another reason why I haven't filmed. Is here she is. Not to get sidetracked. She's so pretty. Her head's a little tilted, but I am not a nitpicky collector. I always think it adds character. So let's see if Nenea is gonna stand next to Cornelia. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall. I'm scared she's gonna fall compared to like these shoes. Okay, she's leaning on Cornelia now. What I was going to say is, as a new creator in the dolly tube sphere, seeing a lot of negativity that has been going around in the community was also off-putting as well. And so in 2023, I just wanted to say that if you are someone of color, someone who identifies LGBTQ, someone who identifies as Pacific Islander or Asian, this is a safe place for you. I don't care what others say negatively about you, because I will admit I have not filmed in the last 2 months, because after the new Truly Me's, the only content that I've seen were colored hair and negativity. And as a new creator, that's really off-putting, because there's a lot of people who were downplaying the McKenna mold and saying she's ugly, when I thought she was beautiful and represented a lot of people of the Black community who never really had a doll like McKenna to represent themselves. Same with Corinne. Corinne is what really started me getting back interested in dolls, because I used to teach online to China, English as a second language. Then I try, and I'm still learning Mandarin Chinese. So when I saw that Corinne was the doll of 2022, I loved it. I loved it. But the people were nitpicking her blue hair, which in the Asian culture, not so much, but it's Asian American. And I get the upset about it, but then people were bashing her and being an Asian American. And I will state that this is a rambly vlog, but I have a lot to say within the last 2 months of not filming. And I'm still recovering from being sick. I want to be a positive light in the doll community. That's partly why I got Sila, I got Vega, and my collection wasn't very representative of the diversity that we have in our global sphere. And so I really strive to try to change that. I'm still working on it. I can always improve and grow, but I just want to be a safe space for everyone, and I will achieve and aspire to do that. I think a lot of us will say we hope, but I am going to put I will make an action. I will speak up, and speak up against those who are hating on people of color, LGBTQ and everything, because the fact that a lot of people are also stating negative things about American Girl due to the transgender community, I am so proud to stand behind a brand that is innovative of change and educating and acknowledging the change. So this is Josefina, Sienna. I'm Madison. This is Cornelia, Nenea. I know it's been a very serious unboxing. I try to make it light and sweet, but I also have a lot to get off my chest with all of these. So this is going to be a really long video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and how was your holiday season?